Good evening. My name is Waliola. I've been itching for some days now to make a video because um, in my physical life, when I speak to people, they gain a lot of things. They always want to listen to me, and I felt if I do this online as well to be able to reach a lot of people, so a lot of people will be able to gain a lot of things from me as well. So this is why I'm making this video. All right, the first thing is this video is about listening and the virtues of listening. There was a day that I was, as an undergraduate, I was about to go to town, and one of my lecturers offered to carry me. So she said, "Walila, do you mind if I drop you in town?" I said, "No, no problem, ma'am." She carried me on that day. So on getting to town, she offered me a leaflet. She said, "Walila, normally I give anyone I carry in my car, I give them gifts." I said, "Oh, no problem, you can give me as well." So I thought that she was going to give me something edible or something material, but she ended up giving me a leaflet. So of course, the leaflet was about Christian, evangelism and all that. Ordinarily, another person would have said it. I've done it in the past as well. So because I feel, if I am a Muslim, why do you have to invite me to become, or why do you have to give me anything that belongs to you? I mean, I'm not a Christian or I'm not a Jew or whatever it is, so why should I have to read whatever it is you're sharing with me? But I was wrong until this day. I just decided, let me check it out. What is it that this woman has shared? It is in that leaflet that I read the story that I'm about to share with you. So of course, this story is going to buttress the bone of contention, the my talk today about listening. A particular man was playing a game with his friend, and an argument started between them, and then he took out his gun and gunned his friend down. He felt very sad about doing this, because as soon as he did that, he threw the gun on the ground and then he started sobbing. Why did I do this? He was taken to the to the prison. Afterward, his family and friends started they started organizing a campaign for him, that he's a good man, that what happened was a mistake. And so as a result, he became a sort of celebrity outside, but he didn't know that. What he just observed was that people were trooping to the prison to see him, to talk to him, but he didn't know what was going on. Until a particular day, one man came to visit him, and this man was also asking him what happened, what transpired between him and his friend, that he wanted to know what happened. And then this man said, "No, I'm no longer interested in seeing anyone at this stage. Please leave." And then this man started begging, "Please, even with just 1 minute, please spare it with me, listen to me, talk to me. What happened? I want to know what happened." And the man said, "Do you want me to commit another murder? If you don't want me to commit another murder, please leave. I've seen enough people like you today." So this man left. He was devastated. Afterwards, some of the warders of the prison came to him. "Wow, I see the governor has came to visit you." And then he was like, "Which governor?" He said, "The man that just left you. You didn't know that he is the governor." He said, "No, I did not know." This man came with a letter of pardon in his hands. He just wanted to hear your own side of the story, so as to sign the letter of pardon, and then you'll be pardoned permanently. He felt very sad and unhappy, right? So, and he requested for a letter and pen, and then he penned down an apology letter to the governor, that he was sorry for not listening, for not giving the governor a listening ear. So the governor received the letter, and he looked at the letter like this, and then he turned it to the back. At the back of the letter, he said, "I've read what you have to say, but I'm no longer interested in your case." And that's it. That was how the man who was supposed to be his helper, lost interest in his case. So I learned in this story that You can gain a lot of things from people when they want to speak to you, right? Especially if you are not arrogant about it. If anybody wishes to speak to you, please give them a listening ear. It might be that what they're about to say is going to save you, just like the man in the story I just shared. So don't do yourself a disservice by being arrogant to people. Listen to people. When you listen to them, in fact, people have been known to love those who show them listening ear. I could remember when I was still in Lagos, like in Nigeria, there are these two friends of mine. One of them had these gifts. He was a listener. When someone listens to you, you will almost feel it down into your heart, because listening to you when you speak is like a favor, a very big favor that anyone can do to you. So if you want people to give you the gift of listening, why don't you want to give it to other people? In fact, listening have been one of the reasons why our children, our young children, would sometimes tell their parents, "Mommy, I'm feeling sick, I'm feeling headache, I'm feeling temperature." They want to be listened to, they want to be cared for. They knew that the only way to get their parents' attention is to tell them that they are feeling sick. So learn to listen to people. When you listen to people, you'll be able to genuinely help them. Don't just listen enough to want to say whatever it is in your mind. Listen enough to hear them out. How many times have you spoken with someone before whereby they tell you their name, and then 1 or 2 minutes later you are still asking them, sorry, what did you say was your name again? Great leaders in the world do not do this. Great leaders in history listen to people when they want to speak to them. There was a particular time that someone visited Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him. This person that came to him, he came to abuse him, to say all sort of, the man that came was sent by the Quraysh. So they wanted him to be their spokesperson, to tell the prophet, stop this evangelism you are doing. Stop this evangelism. If you want to be our king, we are ready to make you our king. If you want to be the richest among us, all of us will donate money for you. We contribute money to make you the richest among us. If you want to marry the most beautiful woman among us, we are going to find you the most beautiful maiden for you to marry. But just stop this thing you're doing. When this man started talking, the prophet did not interrupt him. He listened to him from the beginning till end. And after the man has finished his speech, it was then that the prophet has now started responding to him accordingly. So I want you to take a cue and clue from this as well. There are lots of things that you can gain when you listen to people. People will love you when you listen to them. Again, you might have 1 or 2 things that you gain from listening to people, right? Also, another point to note is when you listen to people, you have a lot of things to learn from them. So these are some of the lessons that I am going to share with you. I've just shared them, and I hope you've gained something from watching this video. Thank you very much. You find me sharing a lot of wisdom, a lot of knowledge, some things that I've read or seen or experienced myself. I'm going to be sharing it with you henceforth. So watch us for this channel. Please like and subscribe. Bye bye.